Welcome to Hunting Simulator 2. This is going to be my tutorial for new players. Now in this tutorial I want to teach you how to get close to your prey. The thing with this game is that it seems like a lot of the animals have a hard detection radius, whether it be 100 meters or 60 meters. But there's a way around that. And that's what the game forces you to use, the terrain and all that. I'm out here in Pawnee Meadows, and the reason why I'm using this area is because it's very open right here. It's very easy for the animals to detect you. It's not like being in the hills where you've got trees and everything to hide behind. So let's start off with this first. Let's go into the hut here. I'm going to tell you what's important. So what's really important, the first things first, is you want to have the rangefinder, because even if you can see the animals, it's not enough, because you need to know what range they're at. And I think the trigger ranges are 100 meters, around there, and about 60 meters. So let's go ahead and take a look at this item. And this is the item right here. It's a Bushnell 12 times 50, and it has a rangefinder. It's really important to get a rangefinder on here. Next things, you can pick your rifle. I have, excuse me here, I have a bow. Now the bow, you're going to have to get close, really close. It makes the game much more challenging. It doesn't have laser type shots like the rifles. Because you know the rifles, you just aim and you shoot, but with this you have to lead them a little bit, or you have to compensate for the drop. That's another skill in itself. It requires a lot of practice. But I'm using just a simple El Cheapo bow. It holds 7 shots right here, and you can toggle information. All it does is it shoots arrows. You're going to need to get probably, I would say, 50 yards or so to make a quality shot with this, and even at that range it's going to be difficult. So you're really going to have to really follow the terrain and be very careful. Okay, if you use a rifle, on the other hand, you can use whatever, and all these rifles just hit like Star Wars guns. They're nothing like real hunting where you got to make a really good shot. Out here you just aim and you point, and that's pretty much it. Some animals take more than one shot to kill. Okay, so what you want to do is notice the clothing. Try to put on a camouflage clothing. That helps a little bit. Also, I would recommend not taking the dog when you're out here, because you just don't need it. Maybe in the forest you do, but the dog has given away my position a lot of times. Even though I have him stay back with me, I don't know why, but he will blow my cover enough, and I do better without him. Okay, so let's do this next thing. Hold down the Q button and go with the binoculars. Hold down the right button, and now you can see all the way out into the distance. This is how I do it. Just look around like this. You'll spot stuff sooner or later. It doesn't take too much time. Okay, so if you spot nothing here, next thing you want to do is you want to press M for the map. You'll notice that these locations I've unlocked by going there, and you'll see these huts here. Like here's another one, a tent. If you go to each one of these, you can fast travel to them. And when you fast travel to them, the nice thing about it is you just materialize over there. You transport yourself there, and you can hunt. So if I start here and I see nothing around these lakes, I'm going to go, let's try the tent next. Okay, so we're going to switch around. We're going to go with the tent. By the way, let's change our weapon first, and let's get ourselves a rifle so I can give you an idea what it looks like. Okay, let's use this thing here, 243. You can set the caliber. This is a big deer hunting gun, but let's go with something like this, a 243 ammo. This will shoot small stuff, and watch it when we get out there. We're going to see something big. Oh heck, let's go 306, 30-06. Okay, so we got the 30-06, and we should have the scope. Yep, and it's only a 6x scope, which is funny, but you got to do what you got to do. And let's see what this looks like. So that's what this looks like there. Good, we got the scope. Let's go back to here, hit E, fast travel, and mouse button to roll out. Remember, you've seen this whole area. There's nothing there. You want to either go there, go to the outside ones. You'll have favorite spots you go to. Let's go to this tent. Okay, so now we're out at the tent right here. And let's take a look. Let's hold Q, bring the menu up, and let's scan the distance. Let's see if we see anything. If we go over that one, we'll unlock that. And look over here. You don't have to worry about anything out here at all. If you see any animal, you can go ahead and close in to about maybe about 150, 200 meters before you have to go into stealth mode. Okay, you're going to see me do this a lot. Use the reverse slope. Reverse slope is the back side of the hill. Front side of the hill is the other side. And just pop your head up. And we have something there. 400 meters out. Let's see if we have anything else. There we go. We got one right there. So let's go ahead and switch to our gun. And it says, what is it? Not a licensed animal. Okay, so he gets a pass. He gets a hall pass. So we don't get to kill him today. And let's go back to binoculars. Let's scan the terrain. And where was that other guy that was way out in nowhere land? Anyway, so you see how I'm doing this right here? I don't see anybody, and you can just fast travel to your other location. It's important to unlock your other locations. One thing I like about using third person is it allows you to do this. See, if you go like this, normally if you're a first person, you couldn't see over the hill, but if you go like this, you can kind of see over the top, and this allows you to really peek your head up and take shots. Okay, there we go. There's somebody. That's that guy, and that's this one here. Okay, it's a lady one, a female. And let's check it. And what the message is going to give? Nope, not licensed. Why did an elk? Not licensed. Of course, and then now since they're not licensed, they don't have a problem. They just walk right out there. There's a little critter way out in the distance there. It's not going to say what he is. Wrong caliber. Yeah, so it's always something of that nature. Okay, so see how I sit right here? I'm going to be showing you in a little bit later on how I work this. So then you get your spot. You want to approach from the reverse slope like this. Set up back here because you can see right through there. See how you can make this shot? Even though you're kind of not there, you can make this shot. Oh boy, that would be a good shot, but it's a little far away. Okay, so go back to binoculars. If this were a target we're attacking, then 3 something, you can get a lot closer. You can get about 150 meters before he notices you. In other words, you can crouch, or you can run. And see how we're getting closer? Okay, there. Now he's coming towards us. What you would do is you would get down here like this and use the terrain. See, notice how you can see a little bit of his head right over there, but you can't see him here. He's actually there. And this one here, 231. So you can approach. When you get close, you want to go ahead and approach in this manner. Okay, so just to recap these things, you want to have the clothing. There are other things you can do. A scent remover. Look at this, these two guys here. 304, 281. And you want to get in closer. What do we have? Anything down there? That's a rock. So you never know, rocks can look like it. And when you're down like this, you can see everything. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the other ways to get in there. Let's take a look here. Nothing over there. And that's a butterfly. Okay, so stay tuned because we're going to do some rifle shots and then we're going to do some bow shots to cap this off. Okay guys, so here we are. This is the way we're going to approach. We're using the reverse slope right here. This is where I am. You see the hill right there on the map. And as we close in and move up to the top right here, we've got the target on the other side. I know they're already there because I've seen them, and I approach with the terrain in the way. Now, once again, as I mentioned, when you're in third person mode, the nice thing about it is you can go like this. You can change the angle a little bit, and you can see right over the top. You can kind of, okay, there they are right there, and you can see them. And in addition, you can use your rangefinder. Okay, 124 meters, that's actually 84 meters. That's under 100 meters. If he does see us, he will pop right out of it. In fact, somehow he sees us. Remember I mentioned under 100 meters, somehow they miraculously see you no matter what. Okay, so now it's time to line up and prepare to take that shot. We got to line up. He's alerted, but he doesn't quite see us yet. Okay, line up, and there, headshot. And shooting right through the grass. Look at how close I am to the ground. It's very hard for him to see us. He detected us miraculously. We weren't even moving. We're there, and how can he see us on the other side? But the game is kind of coded that way, where it automatically picks you up no matter what you're doing. So you got to keep in mind that you could, if he got a little closer, he may not detect you because of the hill, but you got to be ready to engage him at that distance, unless you can be a little more patient with the bow. So let's take a look at this kill right here. It's a nice sheep, and headshot, one shot down. A lot of times you can shoot these guys in the body and they still keep going, but it all depends. But a headshot is a guaranteed kill. One shot, one kill. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to approach the next guy. Sometimes it happens like this. I saw the guy coming now. There he goes. There he is. But remember, let's go ahead and approach. He still can't see us. Let's get up there with binoculars. And I'll show you the range here. Range is 70. So now that he came over the reverse slope, other side of the slope, he didn't see us. Let's prepare for the shot. Line up. Line up. Line up. And there. Now... Yeah, he could have kept going, you never know. So nailed him. And this is what I like to do, is I like to see where they're coming and then line up on the reverse slope, wait for them to come over there. And as soon as he pops his head up, you get down real quick. And you're usually a little bit quicker than he is. Now, there's another case of one of them way out here and the distance. You're gonna have to make a longer shot from here. But once again, use the same technique, because he can pick you up, but we just kind of know we got to make this shot. It's a very long shot. Not the longest, but got him. So there you go. And you can see this is I like to get a little closer, but with these rifles, they're so accurate. It seems like they never miss. Even on a bad day, you shoot through whatever and you hit. There's no windage or anything counted in there, and the bullet is like a guided missile. It just goes and nails this guy. So let's go up and take a look at what we got here as we run up there. Graphics are nice in this game, by the way. I really like the graphics. Ooh, nice kill. Okay, so now we're hunting sheep. This is very, very difficult. You have to really be careful. You have to use reverse slope, lose the grass, everything you can. This is guy's a little bit too, he's at 42 meters. We could hit him, but once again, with bow shooting, always prefer to have the animal not moving. If he's moving, you're gonna have a lot of trouble. Okay, this guy's moving 39 meters. He's within range. You have to practice your bow shot. Aim high, lead, and fire right through the neck. You need to practice this. There's a couple little tricks that you can use to get him. This guy's a little too far away. I'm not going to take that shot. And the other guy here has run off. There's where we are right there. So he's run off. And let's take a look at what happened. Yeah, look at that. He's got a nice big arrow sticking out his neck. And somehow he manages to move. I'm thinking here, maybe he's going to fall down. So we're doing the 20K marathon here. We're running after him, and rule number one in bow hunting is make sure your cardio is really good, because you're going to do a lot of running. Stop to check the vegetation to get your stamina back, and chase this crazy guy, because you need to really make good shots with the bow in addition to getting real close. Look at this. I just want to show you. It's sticking out of his neck. How many animals can run that way? You think he would bleed to death. Let's go ahead and nail him again. And this time with one shot right in the butt, and he's still alive. You got to be kidding me. Didn't even slow him down one bit.